The USS Nautilus SSN 571 remains one of the most iconic and groundbreaking vessels in naval history. As the world's first operational nuclear-powered submarine, it not only revolutionized undersea warfare but also marked the beginning of a new era in maritime technology and strategic deterrence. In 2025, the story of the USS Nautilus is more relevant than ever, as navies across the world invest in stealth, endurance, and nuclear propulsion to redefine their submarine fleets. Revisiting the Nautilus allows us to understand where it all began, and why it continues to matter. Commissioned in 1954 and officially entering service in 1955, the USS Nautilus was the culmination of post-World War II innovation. At a time when conventional diesel-electric submarines had limited underwater endurance and had to surface frequently to recharge batteries, the Nautilus offered something unprecedented: the ability to remain submerged for weeks, even months, without surfacing. This was made possible by her S-2W nuclear reactor, developed by Westinghouse under the direction of Admiral Hyman G. Rickover, often called the father of the nuclear navy. The Nautilus was 320 feet long and had a beam of 28 feet, with a displacement of around 3,500 tons submerged. Her nuclear propulsion allowed her to reach speeds of more than 20 knots submerged, which was significantly faster than her diesel-electric predecessors. But beyond speed, it was her endurance that set her apart. With nuclear power, the only real limits to her submerged endurance were the physical and psychological needs of her crew, not fuel or battery life. Her first major accomplishment came in 1958, when she completed Operation Sunshine, a submerged voyage beneath the North Pole. Departing Pearl Harbor, the Nautilus made history by becoming the first submarine to reach the geographic North Pole submerged. This was not only a technological triumph but also a powerful symbol of American ingenuity during the height of the Cold War. The voyage demonstrated that submarines could travel under the Arctic ice cap, a strategic advantage that had implications for nuclear deterrence and undersea warfare. The significance of Operation Sunshine cannot be overstated. The Cold War was at its peak, and both the United States and the Soviet Union were racing to achieve supremacy in nuclear weapons delivery systems. Submarines offered a stealthy, survivable second strike capability. The ability of a submarine to remain undetected beneath the ice and still deliver a nuclear strike fundamentally altered the strategic calculus of both superpowers. Nautilus was not armed with ballistic missiles, but her success paved the way for the development of future nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarines like the George Washington class. Nautilus was not just a technological testbed, she was an active-duty warship. She conducted numerous patrols, exercises, and missions during her time in service. Her quiet operation, extended endurance, and ability to evade detection made her a powerful tool for intelligence gathering and fleet support. Moreover, her performance directly influenced the design and development of subsequent submarine classes, not just in the United States, but in other nations as well. The Royal Navy's HMS Dreadnought and the Soviet Navy's K-3 Leninsky Komsomol were directly inspired by the innovations demonstrated by Nautilus. Throughout her career, Nautilus accumulated more than 500,000 nautical miles, demonstrating the reliability and capability of nuclear propulsion. The experience gained by her crew and designers informed the design of the Skipjack, Thresher, and Los Angeles-class submarines. Each iteration brought improvements in speed, depth, quieting technologies, and weapon systems, but the blueprint started with Nautilus. In 1980, after more than 2 decades of service, Nautilus was decommissioned. Her reactor was defueled, and she was preserved as a museum ship in Groton, Connecticut, at the Submarine Force Library and Museum. Today, she serves as a testament to American innovation and a training ground for a new generation interested in undersea warfare. Visitors can walk her decks and imagine what it was like to serve aboard a nuclear submarine during the most intense periods of the Cold War. In 2025, the legacy of USS Nautilus continues to inspire. As modern submarines such as the Virginia-class and Columbia-class push the boundaries of stealth, automation, and multi-mission capability, the foundation laid by Nautilus is more apparent than ever. The principles of nuclear propulsion, endurance, independence from atmospheric oxygen, and strategic mobility remain central to submarine design. The Columbia class, now in the advanced stages of construction, will replace the aging Ohio-class ballistic missile submarines. With 16 missile tubes and a service life expected to extend into the 2080s, these boats will carry on the nuclear deterrence role that Nautilus helped to establish. Similarly, the Virginia class continues to evolve, incorporating technologies such as photonics masts, advanced sonar arrays, and vertical launch systems, fulfilling roles from intelligence gathering to land attack.